Welcome to Lionheart, guys. I'm really happy that you're here, and today I'll tell you all about the song. This is probably the happiest, brightest song on this album. It always puts me in a really good mood. This is a special song because I have birds. This is a special song because it was actually pretty sad and gloomy. I was really sad and gloomy when I wrote it. It's special because it has undergone the biggest transformation from the way it was written to the way it ended up being produced. Let's go right into the lyrics. I think tonight is the night I leave the sorrow behind and I dance till the stars go off. I am breaking free of the fight. Your empty seat on my mind is about to be overthrown overnight. So I wrote the song about 2 weeks after a pretty bad breakup, and it was a really hard time, as breakups are usually. I just literally, every morning waking up and the first thing that pops into your head is that person. So after it happened, there's this period that you go, okay, like they'll come to their senses, like they'll text me, any day now. But when the 2 weeks hit, and I sort of realized that this is not happening, I sat down right here by this piano. I desperately wanted to get myself out of the state of mind of being sad, and I wrote these lyrics to convince myself that it's all over, that I don't feel sad anymore. It's kind of like fake it until you make it. That's really what the song was for me. And I see your face everywhere I go. I'll just find a place where you don't belong. My best friend was also going through something similar at the time, and I remember she was saying that she would see the face of her ex wherever she went because she wanted so badly to be with him. So kind of see them wherever you go, and the same was happening to me. And I figured, you know what, I'll create my own reality. I'll find circles, and I'll put myself in situations where I know you wouldn't ever be in, just so I can guarantee that I will never bump into you. Or I don't know, it's weird, I guess, but when you wake up every day and the first thought on your head is that person, you become pretty, or at least I became pretty desperate to try to eliminate them from my mind. And then the chorus, I'm taking off without you, babe. Breathe the air, I'll ride the waves. Pretty straightforward. And then verse 2. I think today is the day I push the darkness away and I turn my face up to the sky. The lion's showing the way, his fiery mane is ablaze, he knows I'm just learning to fly. The lion here is a metaphor for my dad, whose name is Lionheart, which in Greek I believe means lion. My dad passed away. So here I'm saying, through anything bad that happens to me in life, I feel like I can always look up and I can feel the guidance of my dad kind of helping me get through anything. And then we have, you're not one of those who were meant to stay. You just stood and stared before you ran away. That breakup was really kind of like he just ran away. Also pretty straightforward, I think. And then chorus again, I'm taking off without you, babe. I'll breathe the air, I'll ride the waves. The forest green, the river wild. I'm feeling free, just like a child. I remember this very well, like sitting right here and trying to summon like positive thoughts. Like I was literally sitting here thinking, okay, think of the things that make you happy. Like you have to get yourself out of this depressed mood. You have to get yourself out of this mindset. Like what makes you happy? And I try to picture myself in like, the most perfect kind of surrounding that I could. So that would be outdoors, green trees, some sort of, lake nearby, and literally, fake until you make it. Like I did not feel this way at all. Like I did not feel free, just like a child when I was writing it, but I wanted to, and that's what mattered. And then we have the bridge. Fun story about the bridge. The song was pretty much completed. Everything was completed without the bridge up until one day before going to the studio, because I was like, okay, the song has no bridge, and the title was The Waves, which I thought was very basic, and it didn't, I felt like I was yet to put into one sentence what the song is about. And without the bridge, I felt the song lacked like a central message. And I was like, okay, there has to be a bridge, and like there needs to be a title that's not the waves. Like what is it that you really needed? Like what was it that you felt that you needed to overcome whatever you were feeling? And I realized that it was bravery, and I came up with Lionheart. And I thought, okay, Lionheart's a cool name, yeah, like let's do this, let's put it in a bridge. And that's how the bridge was born. Get up, move away from all that holds you back. Lionheart, you can fight it. Life happens in the line of fire. And the line of fire actually was another phrase that I had in my mind that I knew that I wanted to either write a song about, like surrounding that sort of theme, or I knew that it would have to be a lyric. The way most of my songs are on this album were actually born is that I would like go about my life, and then I would have a like expression or sentence or even word that is really powerful or that has some sort of meaning to me, and I would write it down on my phone. And often I would write a whole song based on this one phrase or one word or concept. So in the line of fire, when I thought of that, I ended up using it in the bridge for Lionheart, and I also ended up using it in another song. And then we have chorus again, and that's it. So when I wrote the song, it was obviously it was just piano, and it sounded quite melancholic. The produced version obviously is like this 80s synth pop celebration, and I'm so happy that it is, because I listen to it now and it's like it tells me that I triumphed. It's a fantastic feeling, and I hope that if you've if you're going through something similar, I hope that it does the same for you. So in production, I really wanted to work with synth. Like I'm a huge Lady Gaga fan. Like if you're a Lady Gaga fan, you appreciate synths. I love 80s sounding music, and I really wanted that in my album. And Lionheart was the first song that we used synth in. And as soon as Dima played my intro melody, which you can hear literally in the first few seconds of the song with a synthesizer, my mind just became like it literally, the song transformed forever, and I'm so happy with it. Like I couldn't have asked for a better transformation. So this is Lionheart. I hope that you like it. Turn it up, have a party, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.